good afternoon, good morning. Welcome to welcome to our instant reaction to Arsenal 2, Brentford 1. Well, didn't we make that hard? Let's be honest. So I've just tried to upload the actual slides for this one as well. But yeah, we made that tricky. Let's be honest. Brentford, respect to them, they use the dark arts of football. They also had a game plan which was definitely not helping us at all. So yeah, I give credit to Brentford. I give credit to Thomas. Arsenal were not sublime like we've seen recently. We are going to have games like this. There's no way it's going to be like Sheffield United and other games that we played recently. My mind's gone blank, if I'm honest. But yeah, it's that was a good game. And look, you can all hate Havertz as much as people like to in this Arsenal fan base, but without him today, we would not have 3 points. We'll get onto the Ramsdale situation. We'll, to be honest, bad officiating as well from Rob Jones. But as I said at the beginning of the watch along, he is an awful ref. He's not Championship level ref, so he definitely isn't Premier League ref. But we've got the 3 points, and that's the main thing. So it did finish Arsenal 2, Brentford 1. Declan Rice with a fantastic header. You didn't have to put too much power behind it. Ben White's delivery was sublime. Declan Rice just needed to put a little bit of extra power to the actual cross itself. But beautiful positioning of the header as well. Flecken had no chance. And I'll be honest, I thought we'd move on from that. I just think would have got seconds. And yeah, I think even if we got to half time 1-0 up, I think we would come out second half and maybe got an early second half goal. And then the floodgates might have opened a little bit. But obviously that did not happen. And yes, Ramsdale made a huge error. But like I said it, I think it was the preview for the Sheffield United game that I personally would have picked Ramsdale for that game because he was definitely going to be playing for the Brentford game. No doubt about it. So take away that little bit of rustiness from Ramsdale being a goalkeeper sat on the bench. Give him a little bit of confidence as well. Because he knew he was going to play this game. There was no way he wasn't. So yeah, just give him an extra game. Just go, look, here you are, Ramsdale. Here is the chance for you to play. But yeah, and we have got someone I've not seen for a very long time, and it's very nice to see him. And I know it's very late, so I'm going to get him on quickly so we can go to bed as well. Hello, Satvik. How you doing?
Hey Bobby, great game today. Long time as well.
Yeah, it's been a long time. How are you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
Yeah, not bad. That was a harder game than we expected at the end of the day. But what did you make of the game itself?
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the commentators said it well towards the end of the game is that everyone was wondering if we had it in us to squeeze out this result because
Yeah,
that's what title-winning teams are made of. So, and I think uh, with because we didn't let up, right? Even after the 70th minute, after the 80th minute, we were making those overlapping runs. We were keeping that pressing going on hard, and I think that's what gives character to these teams. We've seen Liverpool do it time and again, and I think
yeah,
uh, it's just the perfect time to do it as well because going into tomorrow, best believe Liverpool and City, both of them have that thing on their mind saying that we're not top of the league. The pressure is
yeah,
on us now.
yeah,
So
exactly. Because to be honest, they could have just played out for a draw.
yeah.
But yeah, that win has probably there's probably a lot of Liverpool fans, Man City fans that have literally deleted tweets as they're about to press send when Havertz scored. You just know it. And to be fair, and Tony said it in the comments here that I'll be honest as well. I thought that was going to be a draw. I didn't think we could. I didn't see a goal coming. But big up to Kai. I'll be honest. Yeah, without Kai, we wouldn't have got 3 points today. I was just talking about the Ramsdale situation before you come on. Now, do you agree with me, or you can totally disagree? Me and you have been friends for a long time. I won't get upset. Do you think we should have played Ramsdale last week against Sheffield United due to the fact we knew he was playing in this game, just to give him a little bit of a chance?
I think it would have made sense because end of the day we did think. I mean, all due respect to Sheffield United, but we did know that they are not going to be a top tier team, and it's not going to be as much of a challenge. So it's
Yeah,
always good to ease in a player like Ramsdale with that kind of a game, and then knowing that Brentford's going to be a much more of a challenge, it would have kind of given him that confidence.
yeah,
But nevertheless, I think now that we have got the win in this game, I think that still will give him that confidence because I'm still just that kind of a guy. You could see him after the game; he was relieved, and he acknowledges his mistake, but at the same time, I think he walks out of here with his head held high.
I'll be honest. Yeah, and I think it's Tony that said it. The saves he's made as well. He
Yeah,
made two amazing saves, and to be honest, I don't think Raya makes those saves because when it comes to shot stopping, I think Ramsdale is better than Raya.
no question. Yeah,
Yeah. So I think personally, don't go too hard on Ramsdale because I know a lot of fans are. I've seen some comments in the group WhatsApp that me and Satvik are both in. Um, Ramsdale for me is a better shot stopper than Raya. And I don't think Raya
yeah.
saves both of those chances, if I'm honest. Obviously, we don't know, but I personally don't think that is the case. Big up to Bart, he's a serious fan. Are Arsenal outsiders in the title race? They are also the neutrals' favourite. I know that's half of you saying because you're a United fan. I know you. Satvik, do you think we're outsiders in the title race?
I think we are, and I'd rather it be like that as
Yes.
compared to last season where
Yes.
everyone's hyping us up and then it's
100%.
all on us, it's ours to lose and all of that nonsense. So I think it's much better this way.
Yeah.
People, I just keep talking to some of the fans who are like maybe not watch every game or every
Mm.
match, and they're like they don't quite realize that Arsenal are also in the race. They think it's a two-horse race, and I really love that because
Yeah.
if it does happen in the end, we could all come out and say that we pulled it out of the bag. So
Yeah,
I'm happy
100%,
with
mate.
this.
Yeah, got to be honest, didn't see that win coming in the last 10 minutes. I didn't see a goal coming, if I'm honest. But yeah, great from Havertz. Ramsdale, mate, yeah, he did. I seriously thought Moss and Luke may have jinxed us. Yeah, Moss and Luke are both there tonight. Moss went to the under-21s game last night. They drew with Tottenham last night, so we were slightly concerned. But yeah, we got the 3 points in the end. Chris is looking. Last week, Arsenal and City fans were smashing mugs after Liverpool scoring winner. It's Liverpool and City fans this week doing that. 100%, mate. Big up to my pod brother. Evening, gents, and to all in the chat. I missed the end of the first half and saw most of the second. We lost the cup game. Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah, that's his local team. Unfortunately, they've been knocked out of the cup. So sorry to hear that, mate. For me, Arsenal deserve to win. Overall, yes, we were the better team. But that doesn't give you the 3 points every time, unfortunately. This win softens the blow. I'm glad it does. Tony shot would have beat the midget. Yeah, yeah. There's another one. Obviously, Ramsdale was for some reason way too far off his line, but
Yeah.
yeah, for me, Raya would not have saved that again. So that's three shots then in my head. I stick between calling him Big Verts or Don Kai, says Temi. Oh, you choose, mate, and you let me know on the preview for next time, please. I won't be watching Liverpool versus City. I'll just wait for the result. I'm doing Hibs versus Rangers. Actually, I'm doing Scottish football tomorrow. So to be honest, I don't care. I just want Arsenal to win every single game now. And that's all that matters to me. Right. So we've done Wissa goal, Havertz goal. Did you see a goal coming at the last 10 minutes? Did you see one, or did you think it was a draw as well?
Yeah, I mean, we've as Arsenal fans, we've had multiple games where we've almost come close to knocking on the door, and it's just not happened. So I was
Yeah.
mentally prepared, is what I'll say, for for no goal and 1-1 draw, and kind of having to go on a Sunday morning and talk to my friends saying that yeah, we're still in the race, we're still in the race. But yeah, I'm so happy that it happened. I also just one thing wanted to mention in addition to all the saves made by Ramsey, I think there was a couple of occasions where he rushed out, where the defense
Yes.
was caught out, and I think
Yes.
that's really something you've got to applaud because that kind of goes unnoticed because that doesn't come under the saves column or any of the stats. But I
Yeah.
think that was really good by Ramsdale. So
Yeah,
kudos to him.
to be honest, other than that one mistake, I thought
Yeah.
he was exemplary today. He did everything he should have done. It was just that one error, and he has got that in him. He's not great with his feet. We know this, but it is what it is. And at the end of the day, we've now got 3 points, so who cares?
Yeah.
Just don't matter. It doesn't affect my life anymore. We got the 3 points. Right, so let's move on to the stats. Talking about them. So possession wise, 72% possession for Arsenal, 28 for Brentford, 17 shots for Arsenal, 9 for Brentford, 6 shots on target for Arsenal. So it wasn't the greatest that we've seen recently because normally we get over 50%. It is a bit lacking today. 4 on target for Brentford, 10 corners for Arsenal, 4 for Brentford. Interesting stat, and for people that know how much I am adamant on this, passing accuracy for every game for a team that is pushing percent. We were just under that today, so we weren't sublime with our passing, and you can kind of tell. But Brentford, 54. Now I've never seen passing accuracy that low for a Premier League team. That is shockingly bad. And for everyone that loves XG, because I know so many people love XG, it's so important. It's our life source. It is the most vital information in the world. 1.32 XG for Arsenal, 0.97 for Brentford. So yeah, the team with the bigger XG won. So there we go. It's how it should have been. Honestly, I don't care. Don't forget, Kai scored a late winner at Brentford. I will never forget that, mate. Never forget it. I'm doing going for Don Kai because he says himself as a donkey.
Did he really?
I love
Wow.
honestly, I love Kai.
Yeah.
I loved him before he went to Chelsea, and that's why when we signed him, I was all right about it because I've seen the talent that's in him. What happens
Yeah.
at Chelsea stays at Chelsea, in my opinion, because we got Jorginho. Look how good he's been for us, and he was sublime today, Jorginho. I'm surprised he came
Oh,
off,
yeah.
if I'm honest.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Big up to Egosa, who absolutely loves Russo. Just to let you know, on Friday night I am doing Arsenal Chelsea, the women's game. So hopefully I'll see you there on that Friday night. Sky interview Kai when asked about Ramsdale. He said we all make mistakes. I've made mistakes. We all do it as a team. Best way of putting it, because everyone makes mistakes. Every single player in that team makes mistakes, and it's what you do
And
as a team.
God knows does he know about it. Like even in the Chelsea days, there was a patch of games where he was just not at that level, and then he was getting all
Yeah,
the stick from the Chelsea fans. Even when he came to Arsenal, I think it's not until the last 2 3 games where people have started to put some respect on his name. So he's been
yeah.
through it, and he's come out of it, and that's testament to his quality.
No, you're spot on, mate. You're spot on. Right. I know, Satvic, you didn't give the team for the preview, but
Yeah.
when you saw the starting lineup, were you totally surprised by it, or were you like, yeah, that's what I expected?
Yeah, obviously the Ramsdale came as a slightly bit of a surprise, but I think Arteta is making kind of a trend of this, starting with Kivior and then easing Zinchenko back into the
Yeah,
team. I really like that, and even with the other substitution that he made with getting Nelson in, there was a
yeah.
ridiculous stat that the commentator put in. With like Nelson hasn't started the last 144 games for Arsenal or something, but he's still playing with us. But yeah, I mean, fair play to Nelson for sticking in there. And
Yeah.
I think momentum did shift when he did come on, because that fresh legs really does add something.
Yeah, to be honest, he put in a really good shift. I was quite impressed with him when he came on. He is definitely an impact sub. There is no way he's a
Yeah,
starter for me.
yeah, yeah,
I will not be surprised if he gets sold this summer. If the right money comes in for him, I'm sure we'll sell him.
yeah.
And to be fair, good luck to him wherever he goes. I think he'll suit. I think he'd suit Crystal Palace, in my opinion. I think he's the type of player that would do well there. Right. So ratings. Going to be intrigued what you say with Ramsdale here.
I think I'd go for a 7.5.
Yeah, you know I don't do fives, Mister Satvik. You've known me long enough.
Let's go and put it at an 8 then, just because we
All
won.
right. That's fine. I'll accept that. Benjamin White,
I think man of the match for me.
100%.
Let's go for a
Yeah.
10. 10.
Okay. No, I have no issues with that. We won 3 points. I don't care. Saliba. What are we going with Saliba?
Uh, yeah, I think 7 as well for him. Not the greatest of days, but Mr. Dependable.
He is. Gabriel.
7 as well. There
Okay.
were some nervy moments there with the passing back to Ramsdale. I
Yeah.
think Ramsdale was looking at him a bit weirdly in a couple of moments where he gave the pass a little bit too quickly, and also,
No, it's a fair
yeah,
point. Yeah,
yeah.
fair point. Kivior.
Kivior, I think 9. He has been exemplary, and I think people don't really understand with players like, let's say, Tomiyasu and Kivior. They aren't really coming from the greatest of clubs,
Yeah.
so they don't have that big match experience. And but he just comes kind of sort of seamlessly transition into this role. So yeah, 9 for me.
Yeah, and he's playing in what is probably one of his weakest positions as well. He's not
Yeah,
the greatest left back. I'm sure he would
yeah,
admit that. He's a very good
yeah.
centre back, but yeah, he's not the greatest left back. And he'd probably admit it. Jorginho.
Jorginho 9 as well.
Yeah,
uh, he kind of gives Rice that a kind of, I don't know what you call it, freedom, I guess, to roam
yeah,
around.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Declan.
I think 9 as well. It would have been really sweet. He hit the crossbar with that beautiful shot. If that had gone, and oh my god,
Oh,
that would have been a
yeah.
straight 10 for me. But 9, yeah.
Oh, so he gets marked down because he didn't get it on target. Right, fair enough. Odegaard, what are you giving Odegaard?
Odegaard 9 as well. I mean, he was on top of it from the first moment. When he came off, I mean, it's you only realize his impact when he comes off.
Yeah.
It's just because how relentless he is in pressing. I don't know how that stamina, but yeah, unreal. I think Moss would definitely agree.
Yeah. Saka, what are you going to give Saka today?
Not the best of days, but then again, it's kind of becoming. He has this role now where it's kind of a bit repetitive, I would say. Is that
Mm.
anytime we go down the right, people do tend to just channel it through him, and he's kind of got this extra pressure now that if he doesn't create a goal scoring chance, everyone's be like, "Oh, today wasn't Saka's day" or something like that. But I mean, give the man a break. He's been doing it for 2 3 years for us, and game
Yeah.
after game. So but
Yeah.
I think eight would be fair.
Yeah, that's a fair score. Trossard.
Trossard, I think, could have been a little bit better, and I'm a massive Trossard fan. I was
Yeah.
advocating starting him like as soon as he came.
Mm.
But yeah, I think maybe a 6 for him today. Not the best of
No, I
days.
will agree with that. And Mr. Havertz.
Havertz 10, 10 any day.
Yeah.
Game winner has to be 10. Yeah,
To be honest, I thought he was having a really good game anyway, even
yeah,
without
yeah,
that goal. I don't think he put a foot wrong today.
yeah.
Yeah, sublime performance for me. Right, so Jesus came on in the 70th minute for Jorginho. So what are you going to give Jesus? I'll be honest, I didn't notice him much. I'll be honest.
Exactly. I was about to say the exact same thing, except for I think one moment where he got fouled and he was having a grimace on his face. Apart from that, I did not see him. So I think
No.
5 or something like that.
Yeah, I'm just thinking to myself, he was on that pitch for nearly half an hour, and I could not really remember him doing anything.
Yeah.
I've just realised that in my head. Never mind. I was doing a watch long. I just never saw him. Sinchenko, we will score him because he nearly had 20 minutes. So Cine, what are we going to give Cine?
But again, maybe just a 7. He really got the team moving. I think even as he came on, he was motioning to all the players that come on, we got to dial this. We're still in this. So he's kind of a feel good kind of factor for the team. I feel so. And yeah, he made a couple of good passes. So 7.
No, fair enough. Nelson.
Nelson, yeah, I mean he got the tempo up, so I think yeah, but not much to go off of. 7 again.
Okay, fair enough. 7 for Nelson. Just to let everyone know, Thomas Partey came on. And
That
Mikel, what we're going to give Mikel as a score?
Yeah, I mean good subs. Bringing Nelson in at the right time to kind of up the tempo. Maybe it could have been a little earlier, so let's just say 8.
Yeah, okay.
Uh,
That's what I'll
yeah,
go with that. Yeah, not an issue with that. Right, let's just see what everyone else has been saying. Sorry, I'm on a different screen, so I can't really see what everyone's saying.
By the way,
Right.
I think even the commentators mentioned it, but I think the celebration police will be back after this Arteta celebration. He was going all over the place. So
I'll be honest, mate. If you win, you win. And just
yeah,
celebrate.
exactly. And
Celebrate
we're
every
top of
single
the
win.
and we're top of the league. How can you not celebrate when you win a match and go top?
I'll be honest, right? Because I know you're a big fan of the is it the IPL, the
Yeah,
Indian Premier League. Do they
yeah.
celebrate every win when they win a match in cricket?
They do indeed, because there's a bunch of players. Yeah,
Unsurprising.
exactly. Yeah,
It's a win's a win, isn't it? I know it's a big league in the IPL, and
yeah,
you haven't won anything if you just win a game, but it's a win. You celebrate it. It's
exactly.
as simple as that. Oh,
Yeah.
it'd be very weird for you to win a game and go, "See you later, I'm off."
Actually,
You know,
actually, I was just before the game started, I was watching the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, and I think Verstappen just kind of did exactly what you were saying. Is that, oh, it's just another win. Let's keep going.
oh, I'll be honest though, when it comes to F1, there is nothing about sporting about that competition right now. It's literally Max will win.
Yeah,
Who's going to come second? I wonder if the
second.
person that came second celebrated. Like, I came second, woo! Maybe that's how it works
Yeah,
in F1 nowadays. Gabriel was mine and the man in the match. I personally disagree with what Satvic said about the 7, but these are Satvic scores. It's his
yeah.
opinion. I don't say he's wrong. I think it was different for me, but that's how I always do it on here. We didn't play well, but let's hope it's out of the way. Yeah, well, we'll talk about Porto in a minute, the game coming up. Today we're teaching them a lesson, said Mustafa Bangara. Big up to you. We are the winner, 100%. Temi, you've given me your scores. I can't wait to read go through those. It's in Arsenal hands if Arsenal City... Oh, I'm not going to go into this bottle job, though. I'm not going to... Just because we're top, and if we're top tomorrow, it doesn't mean we've bottled it, because Tottenham were at top at some point, and other teams have been top at some point. No one's bottled it, so yeah, I'm going to be very careful how to say that. Oh no, Party played 5 minutes. He's out for 6 weeks, says Tony. Ramsdale's last match. Good luck to him. Yeah, for me, unless Raya gets injured, I don't think we'll see Ramsdale again now. We'll beat City. I hope so. I don't. To be honest, City don't scare me too much right now, and that's weird for me saying that, but they don't scare me. Right, before we talk about Porto, my ratings. So Tony's gone with 7 for Ramsdale, a 6 for White, Saliba
Yeah.
7, Gabriel an 8, Kivior 6, Jorginho 6, Rice 7, Trossard 5, Saka a 6, Havertz a 7, and Odegaard a 6. That's fair enough. I get where you're coming from. I do get where you're coming from. Temmy's saying Flapsdale 6. Galiba is an 8. Satvic, I'm not sure if you've met Tammy before, but this is Saliba and Galiba put into one. And we
Oh
just get
wow.
a score for both of them. So it always makes me smile. White gets 10, man of the match. Yeah, totally agree with that. Kivior gets a 6. Yeah, Rice 7. Jorginho 7. Odegaard gets a 6. Saka gets a 5. Trossard gets a 5. Don Kai gets an 8. I love it. Hang on. I've seen what you've done with the subs here. So subs standard 5, Arteta a 7, Cedric 9 for not playing. I'll be honest, I'll give Cedric a 10 for not playing, because I don't want to see him on the pitch, if I'm honest. But there we go. Right, so Satvic, we're doing our preview on Tuesday. What do you think we were in third or fourth gear with Porto in mind? Do you think this is a good setup for what's happening on Tuesday night? How's your feelings after seeing this performance for Tuesday's game now?
First of all, I would say I'm not an advocate of uh, pulling a gear down, especially with us being in a title race.
Yeah.
Even though we are in the advanced stages of the Champions League, I think being in the final stages of a Premier League with us in the title race, you should definitely not be putting any gears down. That
Mm,
said, if we were a gear down, I think it's worked because we have come away with 3 points.
yeah.
And I think going into Porto, especially with us being 1-0 down, uh, I think, yeah, if we were a gear down, I think that serves us in a better stead.
True. Won't be City on today's play. To be honest, City have off days as well. So
Yeah.
we'll see. If I was manager, I'd let players celebrate, but I'd already be home by then and prepare training. Yeah, the players are entitled to celebrate. It's 3 points. Wolves celebrate every single point they get sometimes. I don't get it. It's always the eyes are pointed at Arsenal, and I see every team celebrate a win. I don't see the point of it. And I can't think of who he manages. Steve Evans, I think he's the manager of Stevenage. I'm not 100% sure. I might be wrong on that. But he has a celebration he does after every single game he wins. He's always there geeing up. I don't see the celebration piece putting that on Twitter, but I see it every single time with Steve Evans. I love him to bits, so I always love watching him do that. I just saw the goal we conceded. Brenny, just try and forget it. Just forget it out of your brain. We've got 3 points, Bren. That's all that matters. 3-0 is his early prediction against Porto. I'll try. Chris, I'll write it down now just in case I forget, because we are doing an early one on Tuesday. So, I'll write it down now. Oh dear. I'm shocked Steve Evans stays on feet when doing fist bumps. I'm amazed. Chris knows exactly what I'm on about. Yeah, I love his fist bumps. I'll have to share it with people because he does it every single time they win, so I love it. But yeah, Satvik, I really appreciate it. I've not seen you for such a long time. Obviously, I know you're in our group WhatsApp, so I do see our messages and stuff like that. But yeah, I've really appreciate you coming on. But yeah, look, it's 3 points. That's the main thing. That's all we need. 3 points. The performance wasn't great today. Let's be honest, it wasn't. But it's 3 points. That's what we do.
Exactly.
But my friend, where can people find you?
Just on the Armory TV WhatsApp channel, I suppose.
Brilliant stuff. Cheers, mate. I didn't know if you had Twitter or anything like that, or X, or what it's called nowadays. But yeah, you'll catch me. Well, tomorrow I'm doing Scottish games, so I'll be on Full-Time Sports Network tomorrow with Celtic versus Livingston, Hibs versus Rangers. And then on Tuesday morning, it's me, Brenny. I think Damos is joining me. I think Tony, the Silver One's joining me as well. We're doing an early preview on Tuesday morning before the Porto game on Tuesday night. So, yeah, tune in on, I think it's 10 o'clock on Tuesday morning. So, yeah, tune in for that. But, guys, really appreciate it. As always, I will see you very soon. I just want to see if you've seen any more comments. Didn't really do the same as Ramsdale, but got lucky. It went past the post against City at Emirates.
I've just seen Chris's comment.
Bobby clearly banned the guests for months. I've never banned Satvik. I've never banned you, have I, mate? We just
no.
Because we're on different time zones. That's what it is. Satvik. What time is it? Yeah, is it like?
1:30 in the morning.
Yeah, 1:30 in the morning. Yeah, this is the problem with the reactions with Satvik. You know, most of the time he's asleep, bless him. But yeah, he's awake today, and I love the fact that he's managed to join us. So thank you ever so much for Satvik. You can now go to bed, mate. And I will see everyone very soon. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.